gentleman from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, my colleague, Ms. Watson, for yielding me this time. I came to Sacramento as a state assemblyman elected in 1972, began my service in 1973, and had never known Leo McCarthy or met him before that time. Already in California, in the Assembly, a speakership fight was brewing between Leo McCarthy and sort of the favorite candidate over the vacancy which would occur when the speaker at that time was planning to run for governor, would be giving up his seat. In the course of the year and a half between the time I came to Sacramento and the time that I voted for speaker, I got to know someone who was particularly unique in terms of public office and public service. I'd say 3 words characterize the service of Leo McCarthy in all aspects of his public career, and I think of his personal life. Probity, energy, and a tremendous level of integrity. This was a very unusual public servant. He cared deeply about the public interest, about policy, about learning what needed to be known to be effective in advocating for policies, about building legislative consensus, and about making things happen. During the 5 years that he was Speaker in the State Assembly, I had the honor of being for 4.5 of those 5.5 years his majority floor leader. The end of our legislative careers wasn't quite as good as the start of it, because we ended up in a speakership fight that got rather out of control in 11 months of battle. I think of speakership fights in California as war by other means, and that's what we had during that time. And unfortunately, after that time, while our relationship was civil and friendly, it was never as close as it was before. But the one thing I know, in the endless number of meetings that we had, he as Speaker, could I ask unanimous consent for 30 additional seconds?
30 additional seconds, I request.
I thank the gentleman.
Gentleman is so recognized.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding. I've never met anybody who made his fundamental decisions on what legislation to prioritize, what to push, based on a focus on the public interest, without regard to what a particular lobbyist or a particular special interest might push, with a level of integrity and with a level of energy. It's already been referenced in terms of his career that was really unique in public office. He really was a very fine man, a very youthful man. In fact, his passing is so tragic because of that youth and vigor that he always exhibited.
The gentleman's time has expired.